Kitchen floor needs to be replaced. As you can see, there's some cuts in the floor. There's pieces missing here. This would be considered a tripping hazard, but also it has to be there for minimum standards. This is the laundry room. You don't have to have a washer and dryer, but it's set up for the washer on the left side, the dryer on the right. And once the floor is fixed in here, then this room would hit the minimum standards. And the minimum standards require a stove and hot water. So we have a stove there, and we have the hot water. In most cases, they don't turn the utilities on for us to do full inspections. So again, we would do a plumbing certification that the stove works and that the hot water heater and the water works. The cabinets are fine the way they are. The dishwasher, I'm assuming they're planning on installing it or getting rid of it. There's a pocket here for the refrigerator, which will need to be purchased. And as you can see, there's been a roof leak here because we have the drywall damage and the insulation damage. So the insulation has to be replaced because once it gets wet, it loses its R value. So part of the bid would be to replace the insulation, put the new drywall in there, finish, tape it, and paint it so that everything is the same color. Okay, so we're over here now where the furnace is. Somebody's taken the cover off the furnace. So I would recommend the contractor get us a certification that it's functioning. So that will be part of the bid, that somebody's going to check it out. It's a gas-fired furnace. You can see the flex line hooked to it. It also has a gas-fired hot water heater. It's got the expansion valve. You can see the pipes are set up here for where the exhaust takes care of. But because I'm not a licensed plumber HVAC contractor, somebody will check that out and give us a certification that all of those things are functioning and working okay. Bathroom looks like it's acceptable to me other than the ceiling damage and the electrical box. Any wiring has to be have a cap on or a light fixture. So again, this is part of the same damage from the kitchen from the roof leaking. We will be putting an entire new roof on this house, and again, the drywall here would have to be repaired. It's got a nice accessible shower with a seat in it. It's got a toilet and a sink. So it's ready to go. Here's the 2 bedrooms in the house. Again, there's no peeling paint that I've noticed. The windows open and close. They've got a case of the uglies with the green and the, I don't know what color this carpet is. It's not maroon, it's not burgundy, it's somewhere in between. And the other bedroom is acceptable the way it is. They'll most likely put carpet or flooring in here. But again, there's no peeling paint, the window functions. So this room is ready to go. This is the bedroom. The addition was put on the back, which we're going to talk about. This would need to have finished flooring installed in it. Also, I always look at the electrical panel. I can see that it has a 200 amp service, which should be plenty of electricity for a house that has gas in it. Plenty of room to add breakers if you're going to add electricity. And this is one of the panels that it's acceptable. You can still find breakers for it. So this would be okay. Shouldn't be any issues with the electricity in here. Okay. Now, an addition that was added onto the house prior to the foreclosure. As you can see, it's not complete. It's framed up and studded. And the reason I actually got the call on this file is another lender wasn't comfortable doing the loan with this room being unfinished. So what we're going to have to do here is make sure there's no life safety issues in the house. We're going to have to cap off all the electrical outlets and boxes so that they're all capped off. We're going to fix the flooring. Over here we have some rotted flooring. Again, this is from the roof damage that wasn't ever finished completely. And then also where you see the mold over here, we'll have to get rid of the mold and do a clean mold certification for when the job's complete.